Hello, I'm cardiologist Dr. Jack Wolfson. Welcome to this little presentation on berberine for optimal cholesterol. This is a molecule, a plant-based compound that you need to know about. Now, I'm not a fan of statin drugs. I have not written a statin drug prescription in many years, and I'm never going to again. So we're going to talk about berberine, a plant-based molecule with evidence that it works, that I've used successfully over the years in my practice over at Natural Heart Doctor. So berberine is a compound that is found in plants. So it's all natural, and it's been found in the barberry, the golden seal, the Oregon grape plant. It's been used in Chinese medicine for centuries, and there are hundreds and hundreds of studies that prove its efficacy in a whole variety of medical conditions, whether it's cardiac related, cancer related, blood pressure related, autoimmune related, immune system related, diabetes related. Really cool stuff on what berberine can do. So one thing that berberine does from a cardiovascular and cardiometabolic standpoint is that it lowers LDL and ApoB. Now, there's a purpose for LDLs and ApoBs, but if we can lower them down with natural plant compounds, that often is beneficial for various people, certainly in place of a statin drug. You also see a slight increase in HDL, but you do get a nice reduction in triglycerides from berberine. It also improves insulin sensitivity. So insulin, as it controls blood sugar, it is going to function better and be more effective. The other thing that berberine does regarding LDLs is that it increases the LDL receptors on the liver to pull old LDL out of circulation. The other thing it does is, this is kind of a big one here, activates the AMP, which is known as the metabolic master switch. So let's talk about that a little bit more. What does AMPK do? When AMPK is turned on, for example, by berberine, it burns fat for fuel. So you start to release all the fat from the stores and you start to lose weight. It makes insulin more sensitive, as we talked about. So now your insulin levels are lower, and the insulin that is present is more effectively utilized. Berberine, or actually the activation by berberine of AMPK and other activators of AMPK that we'll talk about, reduces inflammation, improves mitochondrial health, turns off fat storage, which also is how insulin is involved. It inhibits the excess production of cholesterol and triglycerides, and also activates what's called autophagy. So these old senescent cells that need to die and to be cleared out, AMPK, as activated by berberine, helps with that. So that's very exciting. So the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activities of berberine, I want to state that how important this really is, because inflammation and oxidative stress are the middleman of the disease equation. So you have all of these things that cause disease, too much of the bad stuff, not enough of the good stuff. Things like bad stuff, environmental toxins, pollutants, chemicals, pesticides, things like that. And then not enough of the good stuff, and that may be good food or good sunshine or good sleep. So that leads to inflammation and oxidative stress, which ultimately leads to disease. So if we can eat well, live well, think well, we can do those things, but we can use berberine and other products to decrease oxidative stress, decrease inflammation. I think that's going to be very helpful as well. So what they found actually is that the benefits of berberine regarding LDL reduction were similar to statins in some studies, but it's not meant to be a statin competitor or equal in a reduction. We're not looking to lower down our LDL as much as possible, but we're looking to modify it to a good appropriate range. But the good news about berberine compared to statins is that it doesn't have the side effects. It doesn't have muscle aches, liver issues, memory issues, cognitive issues, doesn't deplete CoQ10. It doesn't interfere with that enzyme that statin drugs do. Therefore, you don't get all of the side effects that statin drugs have. And it's actually very supportive of gut health, blood sugar that we talked about. And although it is a natural compound, it is very potent. And hundreds, if not thousands of studies do corroborate that. So not all berberine is the same. Regarding supplements, you got to get the best quality. If you're buying berberine that is relatively cheap, Compared to others, it may not be berberine, or it may have other fillers, or it may have other things that are in there. You don't know unless you really can trust the companies that you work with. And the company who makes our berberine and our berberine related product called OptiLipid that I'll talk to you about in a second, they have been in business for 49 years, two brothers who started the company. And I've been to their facility on multiple occasions, and I see the quality control of what they have. And they are just notorious in the health physician professional space. This is our product here. It's called OptiLipid. It's berberine plus these other things. We got 43 five-star reviews on the naturalheartdoctor.com website, but we've had thousands of people take the product. OptiLipid, it's called, nutrients to support healthy cholesterol levels, but it also helps to support healthy inflammation, oxidative stress, and blood sugar as well. It's a very exciting product of what that is. Now, what's inside berberine? We have 7 different ingredients. I created this product. I pulled from the medical literature to get the best ingredients for you to improve your blood sugar, blood lipids like cholesterol and triglycerides, and then also for that AMPK activation, lower inflammation, oxidative stress, improve autophagy. And here what you see are the ingredients on here. It was and is manufactured by one of the worldwide leaders in supplements manufacturing. They sell only to professionals. And here's what you have right here, which is called berberine. And there are 30 servings in one bottle, and the dose is 2 capsules per day. You can take it with or without food. If you want to stay on a statin drug, you could add this to it. It's not going to interfere with other pharmaceuticals. Again, I like to use it on top of Eat Well, Live Well, Think Well, and this is the supplement that I would use as a statin alternative. And again, it's safe for daily use. We have people who have been on this product for a long period of time. Just like any supplement, if you want to take a supplements break or a supplements vacation, sometimes it's called, that's perfectly fine as well. But get this into your system. Where you can find this, you can go to OptiLipid.com. We'll put a link below as well for you to get this. Feel free at any time, of course, to email us, and we'll provide you more information, health@naturalheartdoctor.com. But for this particular product, you can find it on naturalheartdoctor.com. You can also find it directly at optilipid.com. If you like this information, share it with other people who may or may not be on statin drugs. Share this video with other people who have any kind of cardiovascular issues and are looking for natural treatment solutions, or just they deserve to hear an alternative. And of course, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel at Natural Heart Doctor. I wish you a blessed day, and thank you for watching this video.